Oh, let's see. The situation. Oh yes, we're live. Hello guys, this is Igor MGTOW Video Games, and in today's live stream, we're going to be talking about a topic that's really common, and it's starting in 2019. Because this thing has a habit of being, because some people, some families have a habit of trying to censor us. But we have counter strategies. Don't worry, we have counter strategies to do that. And let's see, I'm going to spread the link in the chat if you want it. If you guys want the link in the chat, you'll get it. Just wait. Finally, YouTube is getting. Finally, it's getting ready. Oh, come on, get the chat ready so that I can post the link. Yeah, it's being a bit glitchy. Yes, I'm still on. Yes, I'm still on. Don't worry about that. Hopefully. Link. So I'm going to check my own stream to make sure this is happening. Anyways, we're making sure this works out. I'm testing the microphone for full capabilities. There we go. So we have this topic which is all too common. Because I guess we have to be always censored by Cucktube. Let's test my stream. See whether you're trying to hide it. And I'm sure they are hiding it at all costs. But don't worry, we have strategies and counter strategies to deal with that. So let's test the stream. Stream is okay to be honest, so that's great. If you wanna join, please put the link. The link is here in the description. The link is there. And the link is in the chat, hopefully, so if you join. So we are doing everything we can do. And this is great. We do have counter strategies to this though. With everything we have counter strategies. Don't worry about that. Matt Chang, our guest, will be running a bit late, and don't worry. We are focusing and we are doing this. So we're working out perfectly, so that should be a success. And we're working perfectly on our counter strategies, as well as our website being checked account. Come on. Don't slingshot me, I'm trying to count my things. Yes, things are moving pretty frequently, and it works out perfectly. Because as much as they try to attack us, they will fail. They'll fail because we all have to do is make second channels, and boom, we can do it. And now that we know that Ken is back, things are doing perfectly. Or at least perfectly. Now we have to do some couple of great things. And we should be doing perfectly. anyways, they had to affect this because there's so many of us MGTOWs. They may try to censor us, they may try to attack us, but we always have to plan on how to deal with it. Sophie, hello. Hello, Sophie. Click that link, guys. I'm here, hopefully. I hope the stream isn't purposefully being delayed or something. Oh, voice test is so perfect. Things are doing perfectly as we speak, so we should be getting a good strategy. And we do have things doing a bit perfectly. Because as you know, we don't have to worry about YouTube censoring us because we MGTOWs are like Hydra. Because look at this. YouTube may terminate one channel, but 5 channels will go in its place. So they can't do anything about us. Because as we know, we Igor MGTOW can do everything we want. We don't have to worry about some things because everything that we want to be working out is working out. So that's great. So anyways, I'm just going to randomly do something here. I'm just posting links. Our guest is running a little late, and that's one of the things. So in all actuality, we do have some things. So if you want to join, just please click that link. Oh yes, 2 people are watching now. Great! So the more and more they attack us, the more and more we are going to retaliate. Because what these feminists are, they're nothing more than cowardice pussies. They can't do anything. They will try to silence us, but they can't. So we do have perfect things. Is this real life? Yes. Of course it is. It's real life. You can't avoid it.
Yo, what up,
Because
brethren?
it is real life. Oh, hello, Doubt.
How you doing, Igor?
Good. Today we're going to be talking about our usual topic, which is social media and Cucktube trying to censor us out of existence. Our usual.
Alrighty. So, I guess my question is, how do you think you should approach it? I mean, especially being so young and all, how do you think you even can approach it?
Well, I think all we have to do is make second channels. Basically, look at what MGTOW 101 has done to this situation. One channel terminated. He made a second channel. So I believe we should make second channels. And Mike the MGTOW Monk and other people have second channels just in case this sort of event happens. Because they are getting ready. And I've also heard that E-Man67's site has been hacked.
Do you know if that was
So
ever
when they can't
resolved, and
censor,
does he know how it was hacked?
I don't know exactly, but E-Man67 had to put the site offline to deal with the hackers because he doesn't want to pay in Bitcoin. It is held ransom. And that's a big problem because I don't know what will happen. If I'm running MGTOW, some hacker will probably try to come in and try to take away my stuff, so I don't know what do I do with MGTOW.
Speaking
So,
of
so we
MGTOW,
need to deal with
how
some way.
much further have you gotten with that?
Well, I have been focusing solely on other activities. And this E-Man67 has been setting MGTOW back because I just realized I need to put in an anti-hack system. So in my best,
Okay.
so in the best case scenario, MacTube will be released somewhere around the 2020s. In the best case scenario,
Okay. Cool.
because because MacTube is like some parts of YouTube have been incorporated, but there are some things they need to add, which is basically something to protect the website from hackers. Because I don't want to because I don't want my site to end up like E-Man67's.
Well, yeah, that's why I was asking. You know, is there any way he can tell how he was hacked? Because that's kind of a good thing to know.
I think it was a ransom attack because he told us that the reason he closed the site is because he didn't want to pay in Bitcoin. So right off the bat, I knew it was a ransom attack. Because most ransom attacks involve Bitcoin or some kind of money. I don't know who exactly hacked, but I'm probably guessing the feminists. And I have a channel there that has been doing nothing there. So we need
MGTOW,
to.
social media and Cucktube is censoring our channels.
That's the screen.
Are you being censored,
So
do you think?
we have to make. Well, one of my videos was shadow banned.
Oh, really?
One of my videos was shadow banned. Oh yes, it was a video where I explained all the ways that gynocentric society attack us. And in the video, I was trying to do this Kendall Lincoln setting where I was actually outside and filming. And that video, out of all the videos, was targeted. But it was back in January. But I think as my channel grows, they'll try to make new types of attacks. Emily, the Slim Mictoman has all been happy to censor who those they don't like, do not like. I think her argument is number one, stupid, and number two, she shouldn't even be here, and the fact she's still here is already generous on my part. That I'm being a little too generous by letting Emily be here. What do you think?
Well, I don't know, man.
But but her arguments are very stupid. We can't be censoring
MGTOW have
ideas.
always been happy to censor those they do not. Anyone who has disagreements with someone is likely to censor them at least. If they don't want to hear their opinion, if they don't want to argue with them, then yeah, of course they would censor them. But there's a difference between discrimination
But
in what you accept and what you listen
I
to,
don't see
and
MGTOWs doing that.
pre-discrimination of what you're allowing others to listen to. So stopping others from hearing and stopping yourself from hearing are completely different things.
One thing to tell Emily. Well, there's never a feminist video that was shadow banned. Just because we don't like you and we don't let you enter MGTOW philosophy doesn't mean we censor you. That's a complete flat-out lie, and you should come up with better arguments than your silly argument which you posted.
This is true.
Howdy, people.
I've never seen a feminist video be
hello.
shadow banned. So of course I know she's lying. Hello, Matt Changi.
How's it going?
Good.
Chilling on
Good
this
for
beautiful
past
Sunday
few
morning.
days.
Just starting the day.
Well, it's nighttime here.
Yeah. It's lunchtime here.
So
Right now, I'm working with I'm transitioning one project from Adobe Illustrator to After Effects, and I'm having this path issue where I can't get this like stray path line to disappear because every time I delete it, it links to a different node, and I'm not sure how to resolve that. So that's what I'm looking at this morning.
Nice. So what's on the agenda, Igor?
of course. Well, of course. I'm normally banned by MGTOW within a few minutes. Sandman banned me for a stun. It's not the same as your videos being removed.
You know what I noticed about the censorship is it got worse after Donald Trump got elected.
Well, I want to ask the obvious question then. What do you guys think about the Internet Bill of Rights? When do you think we can push that?
Internet Bill of Rights? I don't know anything about that.
Because, I mean, look, if you look at it, the forefathers, right, they put out the Constitution, which is like it gives the human rights and the right to the citizens and all that. Had they known the internet was going to exist, don't you think they probably would have put provisions in there for that? Or at least changed the laws to actually include that?
I think yes.
I'm sure they would.
I think
right,
they would
so,
have,
I mean,
because
isn't that something we
internet
want to
poetry
change?
is I think yes, because if the internet was a way you can speak to one another, they'd probably add it to the clause.
You know, I think we should create one world government to police the internet.
Yes, I'm also for the idea of a one world MGTOW government.
I was kidding.
Okay.
A one world government is a terrible idea, and we don't need a one world MGTOW government either.
Well, yeah, if for good government, you need to be localized. You need to have people in the area caring about the area that they're actually in.
Yeah. So when Igor invited me, he told me that this was going to be about MGTOWs being censored on YouTube or YouTube, right, or social media in general.
Oh yes. Oh yes.
But I noticed it's not just MGTOW. It's anybody that's
disagrees with the narrative, right?
Yeah, disagrees with the left, basically. Any aspect of it. It's ever since Donald Trump got.
Yeah, but they're private companies, so they can do the thing that they want to do.
Yeah.
the most common bullshit excuse that I've ever heard.
Honestly, if we all get kicked off of YouTube, who cares? We can always make our own website and upload our own MP4s to our own server, right? It would cost us money.
I'm al- I'm already doing this I'm already doing this project, or mostly doing this project. But the problem is, it's going to be ready somewhere around 2027 or 2028, and that's too late for MGTOW standards.
Right, and there's another thing too. If
So I believe the best
everybody gets
source
kicked
of
off of YouTube, everybody, and if people don't want to take the time to make videos and put in, they'll just go back to blogging, right? And they don't even need a blogging site to do it. They could just start their own website and blog from that.
See, my issue with it is, yes, if we're on someone else's platform, they will censor us. That's just a matter of fact. So why not, take that extra step, and instead of just making videos, why not contribute to something in real life? Get a real footprint out there.
Project Mayhem, of course.
Do you disagree?
No.
No, I don't disagree. Project Mayhem already exists in one of my files for operations, but it's named as Operation 192. I usually categorize it by numbers. So before MGTOW gets ready, we need to be temporarily on a platform. Now we need to choose which platform will that be. Obviously, the most common website, aka Censored Hub. I'm not talking about YouTube, we can't go there. BitChute is a good idea. I also think app.ai may be a good idea. We need a temporary platform before we can get MGTOW ready. Because YouTube is getting more and more power every day. Well, I'm just doing normally. And I've also done some few changes. Now, I've noticed that in order to fully implement the post feature, I need to change the entire file name from HTML to CSS to not CSS, but something like that. But I have already done the HTML part, so I'm going to show you.
Right on. Have you thought about getting in touch with maybe an older computer programmer that could help you with this?
Oh yes, I basically put it from the left side down to the normal part. The changes. It used to be on the left side, but now it's normal.
MGTOW.
This is one part. This is one part of it. This is a one tiny, minute part of the entire website.
Really? Show us some of how it works.
You mean show you the entire code?
No, show us it working.
Oh yeah.
I don't think he has that. To me, this looks like a rough sketch of a website. But I mean to make a website to do what YouTube does, you need some serious coding partner, and I think you need to get in touch with somebody that knows how to do that shit.
I have an upload button here which can upload.
But does it actually upload files?
Well, it doesn't really actually upload files because the problem is we can't get this channel system to work. Basically, the problem is my account creation system doesn't work properly. You may enter the information,
Okay,
but
so you're putting
it
you're putting
doesn't
elements on the
properly make an
screen, but you're
account.
not using any sort of like programming on the back end to make it actually do things. You're just like linking to other pages and showing images and stuff, right?
Yeah.
Well, the problem is I actually don't know a lot about this thing.
Okay, I mean,
But
I get you. I mean, it takes a while to get used to it and learn things. I'm glad to see that you have this much. It means you're actually trying. That's
I'm a
good.
male.
Did
The
you say you're a
checkboxes that
male?
you have to fill in to create an account. I'm not a married or cohabitating.
We're having two
Come
different
on, fill the
conversations.
checkbox. I'm not a white knight or simp.
Okay.
I'm not a feminist. And I agree to sexual
I'm glad to
service.
hear that,
You
man.
need all of these checkboxes just to create an account. But I don't know how to effectively keep infiltrators on. But they do have definitions for moderators who, one day in the future, once the website is up, can kick members that are basically feminists, and because this isn't a site for feminists. YouTube doesn't claim it's not a site for MGTOWs, yet it censors. Here we blatantly state it's for MGTOWs so that, oh yes, we have infiltrate definitions. White knighting, defined as voluntarily giving resources, attention, time, financial assets, or platform data airtime to women. Self-identified social justice warriors and feminists. These are definitions to keep out
No
some
idea what
people
you're
who,
talking about right now.
Like, here's the thing.
this is,
These are all files he's showing us from his C drive as well. Like, none of the coding and stuff of that. Like, I don't think he knows how to do all this stuff, what he wants to do.
Oh, right, yeah.
Right. I mean, like, I get his idea, and it's a cool idea, and it's a nice rough sketch, a rough draft of the website. But like, uh, I taught myself HTML when I was his age and all that, and but to get into the serious coding part, I had to really know what I'm doing
Well, that's interesting. How far did you get?
in HTML.
Well, just
well, in
in
this
web dev
layer
in
of
general
MGTOW,
or development. Like, did you actually become a developer, or did it like fall by the wayside?
No, it was just a hobby, right? I would just make my own website and see how far I can.
How far did you get with it?
Basically, I learned how to make my own page, make my own message board, and get that to work, right? I couldn't figure out how to. I couldn't upload anything or do anything like that. Yeah,
Okay.
right. But like, I made websites on
oh yes,
GeoCities and learn how to put images on my screen, then learn how to embed videos on my pages, and learn how to do like a big image map where you can have one image and then you can program it to be clickable wherever, or however large square or tiny square, whatever, depending on the design, wherever on the mouse you wanted to click it and how it'll work. And I learned how to do frames. Right, I basically taught myself how to do that just by viewing
oh
the
yes,
HTML source of other web pages.
That's back when most that's back when like the simple web development was just like using tables and shit to structure.
Yeah, old school. Like I said, I didn't go to school or try and be a web designer real life. Right.
Yeah, see, I never really had the ability to teach myself until I was working security overnight, and I was like, "Fuck, this is boring." So you know what I'm gonna do? I'm just gonna learn how to make web pages.
Yeah.
no it, no it doesn't. She says my voice sounds female. Do you think my voice sounds female?
No,
Really?
it sounds very juvenile.
Cause I don't.
You sound like a 12-year-old boy, which you are. right? You're like 12 or 13.
Well, you're correct.
Yeah.
Oh yes, I'm 12. Soon to be reaching 13. And the plan is in MacTube, I've added a provision. I've
Oh,
added. You can basically
Igor,
put in the comment
that thing you
section.
were having with Portuguese MGTOW earlier, that was hilarious.
Uh,
you and you and your
that
backpack
was.
account.
I have two accounts made
I
to
know,
access servers that my main account cannot.
I know, but what he was getting
That's
mad at
exactly
you
why
for
it was
was
made.
you were talking to your own account in his server, and it was pissing him off.
Yeah, that is so strange, dude.
Well, I have two accounts. But the
Yeah, I know,
problem
but to
is,
talk to yourself
in the
through
olden
the
days,
accounts is
my
just weird.
And then to message people from
I do
both
this.
those accounts.
I do this to troll people.
Okay.
Oh, all right.
I do this to troll.
Well, I guess it's working. And he got mad at you. He told you to knock it off.
Oh yes.
I'm gonna do that from now
Well, I'm
on. From
actually
now
not
on,
doing it because
anytime
now
anyone doesn't like
we are
something I do, I'm like,
peaceful.
I'm just trolling you.
Yeah, that's what it works for me.
Well, I'm actually not going to do that because we have signed a peace deal saying that we can't attack each other.
You actually signed a peace? Like you filled
Oh
out
yes,
an
in
actual form?
April.
Or did you disagree? It's like,
Well,
hey,
I
what
basically said, all right, we're not going to attack each other. And I'm not going to tell here how I actually became peaceful in Portuguese. So what you can hear is an official government story aired by the People's Socialist Workers Republic of Ecuador.
All right.
So when we tried to attack Rose, so we made peace deals because Rose Place was being a fool, and then we attacked Rose Place together, and then we became peaceful, and everything is now sunshines and rainbows. Basically, this is the official story aired by the People's Socialist Republic of Ecuador.
wow.
I
What have
love
we
the sarcasm, bro. I love it.
What kind of sarcasm?
What?
What do you mean? What is it really
You don't know
sarcasm
what
or what?
sarcasm is?
Well, I haven't really used that much.
You don't know. You don't know what sarcasm means?
I don't know. I know what sarcasm means, but I don't know have I used sarcasm or not because I don't think I used sarcasm. Because in all actuality, the People's Socialist Workers Republic of Ecuador does exist. It's basically the descendant of my previous right that existed in the
All
war
right.
period.
I'm lost.
Back at you.
Well,
Sorry, Igor.
let's get back to the
You're a
topic.
good kid and all, but like, you're hard to follow.
So
Sometimes,
let's get back to the topic.
well, most
So we
of the
know
I
that.
don't know. I don't understand what you're talking about most of the time.
Igor's like, I'm hard to follow. Anyways.
Yeah. No,
So let's get back to the topic. So we know that Victor and the man Okay, can we get back to the topic?
Yeah, man.
what was the topic?
So, how MGTOW and the manosphere is being banned on social media and Cucktube.
Right.
Basically, that was the topic. So apparently, social media and the big silicon tech founders have decided that it would be a good idea to censor us, but they all failed because you always create secondary accounts just for that occasion. Like the MGTOW monk has his own secondary account, so do I have my own secondary channel, which I'll not reveal the name of, but I'm guessing it's equal MGTOW 2, something like that. Which currently my secondary channel is not in use. And also, the secondary channel is being used if my main channel gets terminated by feminazis. Which is a case of when will it happen, not if, because I know the feminist cucktube is getting ready. They already shadow banned my video.
Yeah.
So we are going to have to do. So we are going to have to make strategies.
Well, like censorship on YouTube has been going on even before Google took over YouTube. It just got worse since Google took over, and I think like the really heavy censorship that's been going on, like the bonkers level, like all the conservatives being mostly booted off of Twitter. It's gotten worse since Donald Trump got elected. Like there's just been this uh, major pushback against anything that goes against the left, and that's what we're seeing here.
Oh yes, but MGTOW is being hit harder because MGTOW is hated by almost everyone that isn't to MGTOW.
Well, yeah,
Since of
many
course
people
feminists
know.
hated conservatives, hated when China Sims hated, so of course it would be censored and it would be hit hardest. Cause the feminists, why not? And we are planning to deal with this. What Emily said in her deleted messages says, Emily said in her deleted message, it was deleted because always Victor and that mayhem have has timed her out. It was basically MechTube sounds like an echo chamber and a safe space. So she tries to criticize us for having our own
And now,
safe spaces
yeah.
while women attack us when we enter their own safe spaces. Double standard. Anyone see here?
Hey,
what, what's up?
the
What's up, dude?
Hello, the legendary blue gamer.
hey, hey guys.
Hello.
Over the last, over the last week or so, I had to deal with the security net team and you know and some other people, and they were like doing some damn shit.
Are you high?
How old are you,
No,
brother?
I'm not high.
You're just
I'm
struggling to get the words out.
Yo,
I'm not
legendary blue gamer, how old are you?
16.
Okay. Is this your first time streaming, or are you new to it, or are you
Um,
uncomfortable?
let me guys introduce.
Okay, well, I just asked him a
Let
question. Are you like new
let
to
me
Anyways,
streaming?
introduce him. So the legendary.
All right.
I'm sorry, guys.
This has been one. This is not his first time.
Thanks, Igor, for inviting me to the stream, but I gotta go hang out with people my own age. So thank you.
Bye. So hello, legendary blue gamer. So what is up today?
alright, so there have been some things happening. Okay. Like WWE, Savage Sam, The Beast. Have you heard of that
So
channel before? You've heard of that channel, right? Like WWE, uh,
Uh,
Sam
the,
Savage, the Beast. It's a channel. They make diss tracks on people and hate comments and stuff like that. And like, and there's the Secure Net team, and they make live streams about people who are who they think are below average, and it's just really disgusting. It's like not that great. I'm gonna show you.
oh yes. And I also have another thing to show you. Basically, YouTube has been banning anyone that disagrees with
I'm sorry. Wrong one.
what.
It's actually the gotta go to the Google. Hang on. There they go. Okay, I think I might have deleted it, but
Uh,
the Google, but I do have the channel names that I was talking about earlier.
so let me see.
The first one being the secure team that I know of. There we go. There you
Secure
go.
Net. Only 36 subscribers.
They do streams and then they delete them, which is really disgusting because obviously they don't want to see any proof of their of them harassing people.
Oh yes, and I also wanted to say something. YouTube has been censoring anyone that doesn't disagree with him. So Susan Wojcicki is a feminist CEO of YouTube, and lately she has been trying to censor us MGTOWs because we say something that the feminists disagree with. Something like banning our channels, shadow banning our videos and such.
And then we have some other haters like WWE Savage Sam the Beast, but they're not that major. There's just some pathetic rappers who just take advantage of people and do death, death, wishes and stuff like that. Like one time, like WWE said that the she that she would come along and with her cousin and whatnot, and with with the secure, with the channel that I showed you earlier. It obviously the next song I'll show you earlier. Soldier Axe. He's one of those people you don't want to mess with, but like, he's like one of those crazy ass drunk addicts who has killed many
Oh,
black minorities because he says a lot
oh yes,
of racist things to black minorities on this panel.
oh yes, oh yes, too bad. Well, there was this feminist who says that we MGTOWs are bad, and she was saying pretty xenophobic things. She was African American, and she was saying that every other person was bad, and she was a feminist, trying to say that we MGTOWs are bad.
Yeah, that's what I mean. And then and then there was like this one time where WWE was taking a picture of me, like a snapshot of me, and then she posted it on the group chat of Hangouts. I told her take it down, or I'm calling the state police, so then they can come to your state, basically being Houston, Texas, and then you think she can get arrested and go to juvie. Because obviously, I find that as a federal
Oh
offense.
yes, A federal offense of taking a picture.
Yeah, and without my consent.
I don't think it's a federal offense, but I think it's probably enough to warrant something.
Like I tried to report it and stuff like that, but it won't work. But you know,
Oh yes, I remember this. I remember this cock in school who tried to take a picture of me and a video of me and trying to upload it to YouTube. I promptly punched him in the face
I swear. But
because he was trying to
and then
take a picture of
Jay
my face on YouTube.
and then the secure network net team sent me a friend request and I denied it because they're just drunk asses as well, and I'm like, I just want to see my face and take a snapshot of it, make a dumbass video of me, and do some really bullshit stuff. And if they do that, obviously, I would get raging mad and obviously call the state police, tell them where they are, obviously, Alabama, blah, blah, blah.
Oh yes.
Because,
Also, by the way, I've also heard.
yeah, go on. What did you hear?
Oh, so there's some people. There. Can I say something?
Yeah.
There are some people on YouTube who are trying to ban us because we say bad things about feminism that they disagree with. When we prove that their argument is false, they try to mass flag our channels and such. Basically,
I
they
can
want to
see,
terminate us.
yeah, I can see where you're coming from.
You also got mass flagged. Did they try to flag you?
No.
And one of my videos is shadow. One of my videos is shadow banned. Uh, the legendary blue
And
gamer.
then,
I also wanted to tell you that one of my how should I say one of my videos was shadow banned.
wow. Why?
Because they didn't even make a reason.
Oh, goddamn.
Basically, the video was just that I was just being outside. No, in the
Then,
olden.
I, jeez. Then there's some people who are just being pathetic, illogical, and who give no reason at all. I think that's the reason why there are some people who just say, "Oh, ban this channel." I am, yeah. Just tell them I'm not wasting your time. F you, and go find somebody else to deal with.
Oh yes, they will try to ban us whatever want. We can't let
That
them ban us.
or just make a hate video on them and how illogical they are. I did that once.
My friend,
You can go on.
oh yes, they'll try to make some feminists made hate videos about us.
Oh, that is just pathetic.
Oh yes, I already attacked. I already roasted one of them. I already roasted one of them. So don't worry, I can roast any of them. I don't
Um,
need to worry about what.
I actually have the 3-hour stream that Soldier X. has, and then there's some parts in where they say trash about me and where it's not true. Wow. Like, let me just put up the share screen stuff, and I'll just do this. Right
Let's
there.
see. I'll check.
They go to
Okay.
present. 10%, right?
Uh, I'll see what you're talking about. So are you
Okay.
still presenting?
Yeah.
You don't need to show your entire screen. There's a feature where you can show your application.
Oh, really?
So basically, if you click screen share, then there is application window. Then you can choose what you want. What was that video?
Alright, I'm going back
See,
now.
they'll try to censor us every way they can because they apparently don't like our opinion.
Go to application window. Go to, let me just go to this. And go to this. Oops. To do this. I'll tell you video. Application window. Come on, I have to do this again. Application window. Get share. Let's see.
Oh yes, you can share parts of your screen. You don't need the entire thing. Oh, there we go.
Right, and so
So this is. Oh yeah, they'll try to attack you, but don't worry. You shouldn't give a fuck about what they do.
hold on, I have to go. Alright, blah 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 blah.
Oh yes.
Uh,
Alright. So actually,
you want
they make fake videos. Well, don't worry. You should hear what they say about you.
yeah, but I can't find the actual like footage yet, but it's out there somewhere. So I can't find it. I can't find the right time strip. So, but I know where it is. Because really, this it's not uh, for the Secure Net team. They can make hate podcasts about me and then delete it.
Don't worry. They delete it because they are stupid cowards. Don't worry.
And there's a bunch of, and then when I say something
Or
back,
they,
and then,
or
yeah,
they, or they don't, or they don't actually delete it. Or they just make it unfindable to watch.
what do you mean?
You can have a setting to put your stream in private so nobody else can watch it.
Oh, so there's a Oh, wait. So you're basically saying they're putting it. Oh, so that's why.
either they're deleting it or they're hiding it from people.
Nice. But yeah, I'm just gonna say this right now to them. They're just stupid pieces of shiza because obviously because they're like that right now, and obviously they have to take the photo down, or else I have to do some action and do some sort of hate hate video on them. I think I don't know, maybe yeah.
Oh yes, but we shouldn't really care about what they do, since what they do is completely irrelevant.
I mean, they like to like the reason why the secure net team is on there is because they like to make fun of below average YouTubers. And also making fun of
I'm
us.
not I'm not an average. Look at me, I have 818 subscribers. I'm obviously not an average YouTuber, am I?
No, no, in defense, no, but I'm just saying, like for like,
But what do they define as average YouTuber?
like I'm talking about like a person who has like 350 or those types of YouTubers. But yeah, at the same time, I'm still defending the people who have the the, the most qualified numbers to almost have the monetization. So there you go.
Oh yes, they'll try to attack us.
And what I'm trying to do here is say that for WWE is that for her she's like just making gay homosexual jokes about me. And it's like not really funny, and it's not.
Don't worry. Don't worry, look at what these feminists have been doing. These feminists have been saying that we make us okay. We ignore it.
Yeah, okay, fine. But oh, and they also threatened to kill my family once.
Feminists will threaten to kill everyone who they disagree with. Don't, but these are just empty threats. They cannot do anything.
Well, they threatened to kill me, obviously. Mm,
I had
really,
some people did try to threaten victims, but they didn't do anything.
and and WWE has like revealed himself to be just a black person with cousins and stuff, and they're just holding crowbars and pathetic kitchen knives and crap. What and what does the SecureNet team have? I don't know. Really, a baseball bat? They said they're gonna whack me with a baseball bat. I don't think so. I have more than
Oh, really?
I have greater weaponry than they do.
I also have good weaponry. I can make bows and arrows, but I can drench blow bows. I can drench the arrows in chemicals.
Yeah, well, I have a sniper.
You
Not
have
gonna
a
lie.
sniper rifle.
Yep, an actual one.
I also have a spear.
I actually have a sniper rifle license.
What?
Yep,
You're
I have a
somewhere 14 and
license.
How did you
I have
how did you
a
obtain it
license.
that rich?
I have a license that says I can own a sniper rifle
Oh, lucky for you. We count the
because
pink
I am
dice.
16. I am 16. So they give
Oh,
so when you're 16, they register you the license, and I have the sniper rifle. And if anybody comes near you and tries to harass you in any way possible, that's when I'm going to use the sniper rifle.
oh, but I also have another weapons. I use them. I use throwable weapons. Basically, spears, bows, and arrows and such.
Yeah, well,
Basically, I use anything that doesn't have gunpowder.
yeah, that,
So basically, they'll try to attack us.
and they had,
Don't worry about that. We have it.
yeah,
What
well,
do they have?
and anyways, I went to their what was it? The live stream, and I said the sup and stuff like that, and they would time me out, even though I was not saying anything nasty, and then. But then later on, when they would say treasure at me, that's when I would go all hothead on them.
So they'll try to. So don't worry about that. But one question: can
Yeah,
we end the stream?
yes, you can do that now.
Yes, I'm planning to do that. Anyway, since nobody is watching. Anyways, this has been Igor Makes and Vikings, and bye bye.